Hi, this is Mark NB8I, and I just wanted to kind of give you an update on two issues that I was having with the radio. The first issue was in the 9/11 to 2011 episode that I put up. I was talking about how the radio had it was that basically the output power was different at different standing wave ratios. And in other words, it was at a 2-to-1 ratio, and I was getting a full output, but at a 1-to-1 ratio, I was getting only half power output, 50 watts. And what that ended up being was a recalibration at the Yaesu factory. I actually had to send it back in, and for some reason or another, the software needed to be retweaked. So they did it there, sent it back, and life was good. And everything's been normal since then. And the other issue that I ran into in one of the previous videos was the concept that the amplifier would stay stuck on, or in other words, there was an RFI problem. Either it was the relay in the amp or another issue, but when I would key up at high power, when I was tuning up, the radio and the amplifier would stay keyed, even though I'd released the key off the clamshell mic like that. So what it ended up being was, in the end, after I went through the amplifier, tweaked all my cables, trimmed feed line back and forth like crazy, it was actually this, the microphone itself. This is the Yaesu MH59, and it's basically an external programming and data entry tool that you can use as an aftermarket device for the Yaesu MH31 microphone, which is the stock clamshell mic that comes with the radio. When I was using this, what occurs with this is that it's kind of a known issue to Yaesu, and they, after calling their tech support, they confirmed it, is that this thing is kind of an RF magnet. There is a ribbon connector located right where my thumb is that's on the inside of the clamshell. So what the problem becomes is that you can put Tords till the cows come home on the cable itself, and since the issue is actually located right behind this where my thumb is, and that inside the clamshell itself there's a ribbon connector in there, and that ended up being the issue. Well, it was as simple as plugging this microphone back in, and voila, I had no more issues. Now, as somebody had mentioned to me, or he had given me some advice, he said that it's like, was it a bad design on Yaesu's part, or was it just the idea that this particular microphone is a little more susceptible in a very extreme RF environment? So you be the judge. But the bottom line is that if you do a search for the MH59 RFI issue, you'll find a wealth of information, and there's actually a gentleman online that posted a fix, if you want to call it that, his fix, and but the idea is to take a ferrite torrid and wrap it around the ribbon connector that's inside of this, and he said that seemed to take care of his problems. The only thing I had to do was plug that mic back in, so that took care of my issue. And interestingly enough, I had a previous video on getting the CM500, which is the Yamaha headset mic. I was kind of wary about that, buying that at the time, and I've had no problems with that microphone at all. So it is definitely an interesting little beast, and just thought I'd kind of let you know. And just another thing in the world of ham radio. This is NB8I, and I'll talk to you soon.